So Makartt released some monomer and we're gonna try it out. So like last time, nothing fit in the screen, so I had to put everything on my table and work backwards. So the first thing that comes is the brush cleaner, and I am super excited because I don't know about you guys, but I use brush cleaner to clean my brushes. I think it just works better than doing the monomer and acetone, and that way it doesn't damage it. Then you get this 16-ounce monomer. It is supposed to be no MMA and non-yellowing, and you can also purchase this separately for like $27, and it comes with the brush cleaner and the monomer, and this is what it looks like. We get our big roll of nail forms. They say it's 360, and I'm excited because I want to start learning how to use nail forms, so this will come in handy. We also got a 10 pack of 100 nail files, and this works a lot better than 100 I prefer either 80 or 100 but we also got the 10 pack of buffers, which is clearly missing one, but that's okay, I guess. And then we get the 360 C-curve nail tips, and these are stiletto shape. And then you also get a size 8 brush. I will be using my size 10 that I purchased separately because I feel like the 8 is very small now. And then you get the acrylic, so you get sweet pea. Then you get warm caramel, pink silk, and ivory lace, which is a milky white. And then of course you get your 2 glitters, and I'm kind of happy I got these. I don't know where the last ones went that I got with the last Makartt kit, so I'll make sure to keep these in a safe place. Then of course you get your base top coat and velvet matte top coat. And I didn't unwrap these only because of the simple fact that last time I got the kit, I already got these, so I don't want to keep opening them. And then I did get these, I did use my size 10 Kolinsky brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch the colors on these swatch sticks. And of course we are going to go ahead and use the monomer, and I pinched like a little hole in the monomer and I still managed to make a mess, and you know, this is why we can't have nice things. So after I go ahead and pour my monomer in my dampen dish, I go ahead and swatch the colors. And these are the colors side by side. And so now I'm going to go ahead and apply these stiletto nail tips, and I will say these ran a bit small. Like normally on my pinky I'm like a size 7. This was like a size 9 or 10, but then I did go ahead and apply my nail tips, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the color pink silk. And I am going to leave this nail in real time and show you guys how I apply my acrylic. And I will say one thing I did like is that the acrylic did apply pretty smoothly. The monomer is supposed to be low odor, which It smells like monomer. I feel like all monomers advertise their low odor, but at this point I'm just so used to the smell. It just smells like monomer, which isn't a bad thing, but I will say compared to other brands, it doesn't have such a strong smell. So then I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying the acrylic onto my pinky nail. And again, this nail is in real time, so you guys can see how slow I work, and I'm always turning my nails, making sure that if any acrylic spills over, that I clean it up. And since the temperature is changing, you guys, the weather and the not the weather but the temperature that you are working in the room in does affect your application. So I got to start remembering that it's starting to get cold outside, so my application will be a lot different. And I always go around and make sure that no acrylic is like on the skin, and just try to make it as smooth and neat as possible. And this is what the pinky looks like. And of course, if I need to go ahead and apply more acrylic, I do. And so then I'm just going to go ahead and apply the acrylic to the other two nails, and those I do on camera, and then the other two I do off camera. So I'm just going to let you guys watch this process. And so what I do to clean my brush is I pour a little bit of brush cleaner in the dampen dish, and then I go ahead and just kind of, I guess, spread out the bristles inside the brush cleaner. And I will say this brush cleaner had kind of like a sweet smell, so it wasn't like a really strong odor. I like the way it smelled. It had like a fruity after smell. And so then once I'm done cleaning the brush, I go ahead and wipe it under, well, in my napkin. And then you guys will see it looks so nice. Like, look at that. It looks perfect. So I'm very happy about the brush cleaner. I use a different one that I got off Amazon that works for, that's technically for what's it called, like oil paint, but I use it for my acrylic and it works fine. And so what I also like to do is pour some brush cleaner into these like brush holders, and then I just let it sit in there, and that's what I basically do to clean my brush. And when I do that, no, it does not harm any of my brushes. It doesn't mess them up or anything. So then I'm going to go ahead and use the 100 grit nail file, and I'm going to go ahead and file the nails. And as always, I file the sides, and then once I like how that looks, I go over the nail. And I will say stiletto nails are my favorite to shape. They are so easy. You only have to file two sides, like, and you just have to make sure that it's nice and pointy. I don't know about you guys, I like my stiletto nice and sharp, so I always just make sure that it's looking nice and sharp. Go over the nail like always, debulk as much as I have to if I have to, and then after that I go ahead and buff my nails out. And then I also use my cuticle bit to just clean up around the cuticle area. And that's what the nail looks like. And so I'm just showing you guys, these nails are pretty sturdy compared to like my 8080. I've had like other nail files where they're super flimsy, but this is what the nails look like. And then I didn't realize that I was buffing, and I didn't realize that I wasn't recording, so I just go ahead and just buff my nails with the 120 grit nail buffer that comes with this, and then just remove all the scratches, make sure the nails are looking nice and smooth. And then I'm going in with my MelodySusie nail drill. And if you guys are interested in this nail drill, you guys can use my code Marjoleine12 on the MelodySusie website and save you 12%, I think it is. And then I'm using my 5-in-1, well, no, this is a fine fit from 2Q, which if you guys are interested in that, you can also use my code Marjoleine to save you 10%. And then I go ahead and use that around the cuticle area, making it nice and flush. I do pop off my nails right after I do the sets, but I do just want them to make, I do just want to make sure they look nice, they look clean, you know, for the after pictures. And then of course we're going to go ahead and spray some alcohol to remove all that dust. I'm using 70% alcohol for this. I only use that just to remove the dust. That's it, that's all. And I'm gonna show you guys how I dispose of my acrylic and my monomer. So I put it in a Ziploc bag, I put the napkins that I used, and then I pour the monomer in there, and then I close up the Ziploc bag, and then I throw it away. This also helps reduce smells and like the smell of monomer to linger. And so I'm using these rhinestones. I got these off of Temu a while back, and I wanted to do something blingy. I don't usually do bling in my sets, but I wanted to do something different. And what I will say is I'm over the Halloween sets. I know I don't really celebrate Halloween, so like I don't really do like anything Halloweeny. So I'm using the Model 1's rhinestone glue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my nail. And then of course I take my brush, which I did forget to do, but I take my brush and then I spread out the rhinestone glue, and then I go ahead and apply the rhinestones to where I want them, and then after that I go ahead and cure. And then this is what we came up with. So then after that I cure, I go ahead and top coat it. And then I smartened up, okay, because we work smarter, not harder. And so what I do is for my next nail, I do the same thing with my rhinestone, but then I put the top coat over it. That way I just have to cure one time instead of doing 2 cures and polishing around the rhinestones. And so I'm doing the same design for all of the nails, so I'm only showing 2 on camera, only because I don't want the video to get repetitive. And so after that, we go ahead and cure the nails. And this is what the nails look like. And I will say, for rhinestones that I got for like $10, they work pretty good, okay? Like, and you guys will see towards the end, like, they are really pretty. And I think I bought these in like a set of gold ones. But yes, these easily are my new favorite rhinestones. They are so pretty. They shine so nice in the light. So then this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.